the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that?
Bruh. What is up, guys? Today we are going to be doing UFC fighters as presidents and world leaders tier list. Conor McGregor. He would do very well in terms of the economy. I think his business skills, his charisma, his negotiating style with other countries and shit. This guy will be either on coke, he'll be drunk. Like, I could literally see McGregor in the United Nations meeting or whatever.
Hey, bro, we just got hit by a hurricane. You know, our people are drowning. All our crops have been flooded. Can you please give us some money since your economy is doing so well? We'll pay.
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that?
Bruh. And then the entire United Nations just goes crazy and starts clapping for him and shit. Also, he's gonna be roasting anyone and everyone, regardless of who the hell you are, which will be pretty funny to see.
You little fucking weasel. Is there a man that looks like a weasel? That's fucking it. You gonna stand up and do something? You sit down and shut your fucking mouth.
Bruh. Let's be honest, this guy's gonna declare war on Stockton. He's gonna declare war on Dagestan.
Absolutely nothing. I don't know. I just showed up and I don't know. I don't even know the guy, to be honest with you.
Just rumors.
Just rumors.
And let's be honest, he's gonna replace the tap water with proper 12, and we're just gonna have to be drinking whiskey. Sean Strickland. Let's be honest, guys. This guy would invade Canada within the very first hour of him being president, or sends them to get in the cage with him. And if they get taken out, they get taken out. He would imprison so many people, take away so many rights. He would be a dictator. He would be a horrible president. Hamza Chimaev. Let's be honest, guys. This guy would start a war every 30 seconds. This man would start a world war just because he's bored. Tony Ferguson as the president would not only be the funniest thing of all time, but probably the most dangerous, scariest thing ever. This guy's the most unpredictable person on the roster. This guy would literally start so much shit. This guy would literally nuke a city of his own country.
Because he made me do it.
He hallucinates getting attacked by another war, deploys our military for no reason, because of his hallucinations.
Hold on, I'm talking, brother.
Also, Tony Ferguson is the type of guy to bombard his own men with artillery just to test out their support for him. Nick Diaz. Let's be honest, he's gonna make Stockton the capital of his country. Nate Diaz will be the vice president, and you will have the Secret Service men dressed like gangsters. He has no communication skills, all he does is mumble. John Jones would be a dictator for sure. This guy is a sociopath. Let's be honest, if you criticize Jones's leadership, you will disappear and your corpse will be found like 2 weeks later, if you know what I mean. Tom Aspinall would make an amazing president, and I'll tell you why. First of all, he's a diplomatic man. You know, when he ran up on Jones, you know, his rival or whatever, he didn't go guns blazing, calling him names and cussing him out. No, he also has bravery. He fought Sergey Pavlovich on short notice. One of the scariest guys, if not the scariest guy in the UFC. Also, he has persistence. This man suffered a freak injury and came back and just got 2 amazing wins. Granted, he does say some things out of nowhere a little too much. You might not want to let things slip as the president.
Have you ever been fingered by an MMA fighter before?
Bobby Green would also make an amazing president. Let me explain. Bravery and courage, all right? Came back. He did not give a shit about the setback he suffered. First of all, he's an amazing communicator. Actually, he's too good of a communicator because all he does is talk and he never shuts the hell up. Stephen Wonderboy Thompson would not make a good president. I'll put him in the mid-tier, let's be honest. But I feel like we'll just get taken advantage of. I feel like you could literally attack this guy's country, shoot missiles into the White House where he leads. And he will still let's not escalate, guys. Let's find common ground, guys. Which I agree, which is very important in certain situations. But this guy is a president. We'll get bullied around. We'll get pushed around. Cyril Gon would make a mid-tier president. He'll do a pretty good job, but he will do barely enough to get reelected. He's not the type of person to go above and beyond. Also, Cyril Gon is the type to start a war and surrender at the very first sign of adversity. Yuri Prochazka, I will put in the good tier. He'll make a good president, and I'll tell you why. He holds himself to a certain honor code very seriously, and you gotta respect that. And he is very hard on himself, which in a way is good for a leader to. You need someone self-critical. Honestly, I'm gonna move Connor to the bad tier. Speaking of humility and self-awareness, something Colby definitely doesn't have. Colby would make a horrible president. He's never gonna take accountability. He has no self-awareness. Also, his speeches are gonna be horrible. He's gonna take like 10,000 years to write each of his speech and mess it up anyway.
I'm gonna bring you the 7th layer hair.
Israel Adesanya would not make a good president, guys. Let's just be honest. He might make certain laws legal that shouldn't be legal. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Also, he's gonna do TikTok dances every single time he passes a bill. He's gonna make it illegal to watch anything that's not anime as well. And that sounds like hell on earth. So I'm gonna put him in the bad tier. And let's be honest, guys. The guy that would beat Israel Adesanya at the election would be Pereira. And he would make a good president, and I'll tell you why. Other than his horrible communication skills, which is just saying either random grunts, or just saying shama, this guy would be a good president. He has humility. He has persistence. This guy works so hard. This guy fights every 3 to 4 months. He's always trying to go above and beyond, which is very important. He would be an amazing president. Volkanovski would be an amazing president for a while. Keyword for a while. Heaven on earth. Amazing economy. Great policies. Everyone's loving it. Then his allies, they start a war, right? They can't, keep fighting their own war. So Volkanovski, fills in the war on short notice, causes our entire country to go to shit because he stepped in a short notice war against someone he shouldn't have taken a short notice war with. And now our country's in shambles, it's on fire, and we're all dead and starving.
I stood up myself and look at me now.
Paulo Costa would be a bad president. This guy, he seems like he would be into corruption, money laundering. He's the type to dispute his salary. He wants to get paid more to keep doing his presidential duties. And also he seems the type to make certain deals with other countries. And then when other countries are like, hey, you said you're gonna do this and why aren't you doing it? He'll just simply say, well, that's a you problem.
You have a problem with that?
And also sometimes he'll just not feel like doing it. And also I feel like this guy would be the type to show up at his own inauguration drunk on wine. Sean O'Malley would not be a good president. Let's be honest, guys. World leaders would not take this guy seriously as a world leader, right? Everyone's gonna walk past him. He has no aura. Last but not least, Johnny Walker would make a good president. Imagine this guy passing a bill and just immediately doing the worm after. And that was it for today, guys. Let me know down below what you thought of this video. Other video suggestions, subscribe. Let me know what you think. God bless you. Bye.